Because here's the doomsday scenario. If the ACC settles, agrees to a settlement with Florida State, then what would stop Clemson, North Carolina, Virginia,
Yep.
Miami, and other schools and other conferences? Well, FSU challenged granted rights and won in a sense because it got a financial settlement. Well, let's do that here.
Right.
So the precedent that this could set could truly have a massive impact on Division One athletics.
Well, wait a minute. All right, hold up, guys. The commissioner of the SEC, and maybe and I'm and correct me because I think this came, well, it's been out, but I think it's been restated in a couple of ways. And the commissioner of the SEC, aren't they going back to Congress? Want Congress to help protect them from their own selves?
Well, I mean, that's not just Greg Sankey. A lot of the conference commissioners want Congress involved for what the antitrust exemptions. They want to help them pass a nationwide NIL package to establish guardrails for all of the member schools to adhere to. Right, Will?
Yes. Right.
So
Okay,
they want. Go ahead.
as if Congress don't have enough to do. Now we got
Exactly.
to now they got to come in here and protect institutions of higher learning where you have your physicists, you have your mathematicians, you have some of the top law schools in America, in the world. They can't cobble together a deal that could be amenable to them.
They
You
don't
have to
want
go
that.
to Congress.
They don't want that. These financial issues, the financial reality, has been staring them in the face for years. You know, colleges, Division One administrators for years continue to perpetuate the student assets. Oh, my bad. The student athletes are not employees. They don't deserve to be paid. They don't deserve to get any money. They don't deserve, hell, just the last 3 years before it got NIL. And that's because they lost
Well,
lawsuits. They lost in the court. So
Chris,
they've refused to acknowledge this for years. They should have got together as members, reached some sort of agreement that was amenable to, if you want to do it to the autonomy 5, autonomy 4, whatever. And then everybody else say, okay, here are the rules, here are the parameters for NIL. Could have done this 10 years ago. How old is the Ed O'Bannon case, Will?
Wow.
80 Ed O'Bannon, what 80 was it in the 80s, Will? Mid 80s?
No, not that old. No, not that old.
You talking about Ed O'Bannon?
Ed O'Bannon, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was at UCLA, man.
Yeah, he saw himself on his friend's video game.
Right.
So yeah,
Ed O'Bannon, but Ed O'Bannon is in his 40s now. Well, okay. Well, wait a minute. Okay. If he's 40, about 25 years ago.
Yeah, maybe late 90s.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So way back when the court case was decided, looks like in 2014, 2015. So let's go back, let's say 10 years. The NCAA membership should have, 10 years ago, realized we're starting to lose these court cases. We need to figure this out and be proactive. But you had President Mark Emmert, who could not spell proactive.
2009. Sorry.
2009. It was decided 2014. Finally, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the final, but it was so initially filed in the mid-90s.
No. 09.
2009.
2009.
No, it was decided, but I'm talking about. But Ed O'Bannon filed. Didn't he file it early?
No, he filed it. He saw the game in
95.
Yeah.
Okay.
Played in 95.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I got you.
Yep. He filed it in 2009.
Okay.
So that's when they should have realized we need to get this resolved. They didn't do it. They kept kicking the can down the road, not kicking the can down the road. So the ultimate irony is they want to get the ultimate can kickers involved, as in the politicians in Washington, D.C., to resolve their issues. Most of those folks couldn't solve crap. They just kick cans down the road in perpetuity and hope people don't realize it. So you got one group who failed to be proactive 15 years ago, want to get another group who hasn't been proactive for 50 years and say, please help save us from ourselves.